Hey guys, what's up? It's Brian back here with another video, and in this video I'm going to talk about surfing on flat days. So mainly how you can avoid surfing on a flat day. If you're a new surfer, what you can do at the beach on a flat day to still get some value out of it, and why I think, for me personally, why there's always value in going to the beach on a flat day. So with that being said, first thing is, if you want to avoid flat days, probably the best two things that you can do are, first, make sure that you check your surf spot on some sort of site dedicated to surf reports. I know the day that I just went on, while I knew it was anticipated that the waves were going to be 1 to 2 foot waves, that pretty much meant there wasn't going to be rideable waves. Another thing that you can do is look at local surf camps just to see, how the waves are looking, if they look rideable or good. Me personally, I just, found myself at the beach on a flat day. I knew it was going to be flat, but for some reason, I was kind of convinced, oh, well, maybe I'll go and maybe there'll be a rogue wave and I'll catch, at least a rideable wave. Maybe only the average is 1 to 2 foot waves, but who knows? There could be a couple rideable waves if I'm patient and I wait long enough. So that didn't really pan out for me. But like I said, that's kind of why I disregarded the surf reports and the surf cams and still went and tried anyways. But if you want to definitely make sure you're never there at the beach on a flat day, that's the best thing that you can do. Obviously, if you know people in the area, they could always scope it out and check for you as well too. The next thing that I do just kind of want to talk about is, so you're a new surfer and you find yourself at the beach on a flat day. What can you do to still get some value out of the surf being flat? And for me, a lot of the things as a new surfer that I just continue to work on and want to get better at as far as surfing go come down to paddle power. Regardless if there's waves or not, you can still work on your paddling and get stronger at paddling. Flat days provide a great opportunity to do that. The other thing is just overall balance on the board, sitting on the board, paddling on the board. To some degree, on flat days, it's easier to balance on the board. It's easier to sit on it. It's easier to paddle on it. Kind of gives you an opportunity to just kind of figure out some things and be a little bit more confident in how you position yourself on the board on flatter days, and really kind of figure out how far forward and how far back, and just kind of different balance points on the board. So I definitely got a lot of value in just continuing to work on my ability to balance on my board on a flat day. Definitely. The other thing is while the waves weren't really rideable, they still provided enough momentum to, for me being a bigger guy on a foam soft top, that I could still practice my pop-ups. And obviously you don't need to be in the water to practice your pop-ups, but on flat days, they are, it's still something that you can practice. You can still get a little bit of momentum and still work on that. And obviously it's a better, more realistic feel to be practicing pop-ups on, a flat wave day versus your living room floor or stuff like that, where you're just practicing on a very hard surface with no variability in it whatsoever. So really, I mean, those things alone, I found a lot of value in just going and still working on those three things. I think the other thing that I did get a little bit of value in as well too is I just recently purchased a wetsuit. I just started surfing, I don't know, about maybe 2 months ago. Started trying to learn how to surf, and where I surfed, the water had been warm enough where I did not need a wetsuit. Just a bathing suit was enough. And it was kind of nice to just go on a day and just try out my wetsuit, kind of figure out, was it going to restrict my mobility, how comfortable I was in it, was it harder, is it going to keep me any bit warmer than my bathing suit did. And just getting some answers to some questions like that is going to give me a lot more confidence when I go back to the beach the next time, because I know what my kind of wetsuit will and won't do, what its limiting factors are, how warm it kept me based on the conditions that I went, and maybe have some sort of idea, what how cold it can handle to some degree. So definitely some value as far as that goes. And the final thing is just, I think there's value, for me personally, regardless if you're a new surfer or somebody that's been surfing for a long time, I don't think there's ever not a reason to go to the beach, if I'm being honest. So on flat days, it's still, the ocean is beautiful. The sounds are beautiful. They're relaxing. They're calming. It's just nice to get out of the day to day and just have a beach day, right? So regardless, if it's the best surfing day, I think there's always value being at the beach, being in the water, breathing in, the salty air, listening to the waves, what exists and what doesn't, and just the other beach sounds that go with the beach. There's never a day that I feel like I would ever come back from the beach and be more stressed out. It's just kind of something that I love about the ocean. I love about being around the ocean. So I really just, in all honesty, there's never a reason not to go to the ocean, regardless. And it just gives you an opportunity to still just, get out of the day-to-day grind and get something, relaxful in your life. So yeah, that's my take on flat days. I hope you get something out of this video. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks so much. Bye.